Hi and welcome. Today I'll be showing you how I'm moving one of the raised beds that I put in a while back. I made the mistake of putting the raised bed right next to the gate, and when people come in they usually step on the raised bed. So I decided to move it over a couple of feet, and to outline the raised bed I'm using some rocks from the backyard, and my son decided to help out with the project today. And these are all the rocks that we gathered from the backyard. Since it looks like I have some room, I'll be putting in 2 raised beds in this area. And the first step that we did was to clear out the area. We moved all of the ceilings that I've started over to the side. Once we clear out the area, this is how it looks like. And the next thing that I did was to dig up the irrigation line that's going under all the mulch there. So this is the irrigation line. I just moved it over so I can start putting in the raised bed. And since the soil of the raised bed that I'll be moving is really soft and it's been amended a couple of times, I decided to reuse it. Once I moved the irrigation over, I marked where the new raised bed is going to be. And the new raised bed is roughly 5 feet long by almost 3 feet long. Once I've marked out the area, I just went back in and put the rocks in, and I'm just making sure that the rocks are making good contact with the soil and that the rocks are flush with each other. Once the rocks were put in for the new raised bed, I started to remove the old raised bed edging or wood that was outlining it. And since there was a lot of worms on it, I just scraped them off and put them back into the soil. Then I started to move the leaves and the soil into the new raised bed. This is how the new raised bed looks once I put in all the rocks to outline it. And here I'm just putting in the irrigation line back in and hiding it from the main walking path. And this is the area now that people can walk, and next to it is the raised bed. The next step that I did was to put a small raised bed next to that one. And this one is smaller, it's about 2 feet long and 1 feet wide. And this is how it looks like once it was done. And this is the top view of both raised bed and the new walking path. So one thing that I did forget to do on the first round was to protect the post against the soil and the mulch. So I went back and removed the soil all the way down to the cement and the mulch as well. And then I just found some of the rocks and put it flush against the post to protect it. And this is how it looks like once I put in all the rocks around it. Once the irrigation was in and the raised bed was all outlined, I went back in to plant some sage, oregano, chocolate mint variety the best, lemon, and thyme. So this is one of the mint plants. And these are all the herbs after I planted them. And a few days later, I went in and planted 8 strawberry plants in that raised bed. And so far they're doing pretty well. And in the next raised bed, the smaller one, I went in and planted some lettuce and transplanted some onions and some beets. Thank you for watching.